Hello, Ophiuchus. I do hope this finds you well. We are starting off with the AEIOU Oracle, as always. And if you want to have a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs to get an overview of the full energy, then please do so. I'm going to be doing the full range of star signs for the summer, just to get you a bit of an energy and a more personal reading, a little bit of something maybe to work on over the Lionsgate, but we shall see what comes through. So I don't often see Ophiuchus readings, so I'm hoping that I get to share my energy with all you Ophiuchus babies out there, and we shall see what comes in. See where we start off. I do hope this finds you well, and I would love for you to be part of the channel if you are Ophiuchus, because I am also. So, oh, we've got two. Of course, Ophiuchus is going to have two. Okay, so we have the seed. There you go. Can you see the seed? And then we've got coagulation. So what I'm getting from this is there has been maybe a seed that you planted a long time ago, left, forgotten, didn't look back. It was maybe like a nothing thought, or maybe a kindness that you showed to someone. Whatever it is, it was very, very small, and it was a little while ago. That's what I'm getting from that. But this has blossomed into something really amazing without you even putting any more energy to it. And it has ended up in some, it's going to come back in the form of spiritual enlightenment. Something is going to, it's like it's going to hit about your face, like smack you in the chops and be like, holy moly, that's how strong I am, or holy moly, that's how amazing the universe is. Like something is going to come full circle and bowl you over. That's what I'm getting from that. It's going to make you feel like you have won the jackpot. But I don't mean necessarily, it's not necessarily like in a monetary gain. I don't mean that as in like you've won, just the elation, just the, oh my God, that seed, you know, it's got the kind of energy, right? My voice is disappearing, so somebody doesn't want me to give you this message. God, let me just swallow that. Like, say, for example, this was a kindness that you showed someone, right? This action for you is normal, right? This is so natural. That's the reason why it's coming up in this format. It's so natural to you to be kind to people. It's so natural to you to offer your seat to somebody, or like offer someone part of your food, or, you know, give someone a sweet at the bus stop, or whatever it is to you, right? This is so small, but it's so natural that you don't even think about it. Okay. And like, say, for example, this is going to resonate completely different for every single one of you, and the situation is going to be different. Just remember, this is a general reading, but the feeling that I'm getting from the cards, like, obviously you can tell that I'm getting excited from reading the energy. But it's like, say, for example, you gave someone a ride, like you saw someone at the side of the road and their tire had gone down or something, right? You gave this person a ride in the car to a garage or to a phone or something like that, right? And you waved them off and you were like, bye, you know, I hope you get everything sorted, right? Drove away, didn't think anything of it. This could be years later, right? And this person is like a multi-millionaire, right? Or a business owner or something like that. And they have maybe seen your advert for a GoFundMe page, or like, and they give you a load of money because they remember your kindness, right? And you're going to be like, oh my God, how did you remember who I was? Right? But it's like the universe, that's how the universe is going to bring this thing back to you, right? And I'm not saying that there's going to be a millionaire out there that you gave a lift to, but that's the kind of energy. Like, you're going to be like, this is so out of the way that only the universe can be in control of that. Yeah. Like, I'm getting excited feeling in my belly. Okay, so temperance, this is all about healing. This is all about creating balance. And we've got that green on the card as well. So this is in regards to very heart-centered. I'm getting something weird for that card. Just bear with me, because I've had that card out pretty much in every single reading in this group of readings. Bear with me just a second, because I haven't been asked to read it before. So I am just going to scan over it and see if there's anything that stands out. Bear with me just a second. There we go. Right, okay, I'm going to read the full thing for you. In one popular fable, a dog to whom the butcher has thrown a bone was hurrying home with his prize as fast as he could go. As he crossed a narrow footbridge, he looked down and saw himself reflected in the quiet water as if in a mirror. The greedy dog thought his reflection was another real dog carrying a bone much bigger than his own. Motivated by greed and without thinking, he dropped his bone and sprang at the dog in the river, only to find himself swimming for dear life to reach the shore. At last, he managed to scramble out, and as soon as he stood sadly thinking about the good bone he had lost, he realized what a stupid dog he had been. So in the upright, this is balance, moderation, and patience. And this is what you've had. You have sat in balance, moderation, and patience. That has been the energy between this planting of seed and huge elation. Yeah, this huge enlightenment. Balance is the key with temperance. Avoiding extremes and keeping a moderate patience and focus is the best way to achieve your long-term goals. When upright, the cards suggest reflecting on your priorities and finding a balance or a compromise in the way that you proceed. Now is not the time in your life to overhaul major beliefs, ways of living, or careers. Approach any choices you must make with a calculated and objective perspective. That's what you've been doing, right? You have been there. That is the energy that you have been in this whole process. So let's see what else is going to come up. Oh, they want to fall out of my hands. I do apologise. Hold on just a second. It's the excitement energy. Everything is wanting to go really fast. I'm hearing, be still, my pet, the hour is nigh. I suppose that's got something to do with the dog. Okay, so we've got the 5 of coins in the reverse. So this is the year of the snake as well. So this is what this year has been all about for you, is this uncurling, unscrambling, unhinging, I'm hearing, from anything that is no longer serving you. This card is and we've had this card come out quite a lot as well, draining. Anything that is draining, anything that is keeping you in lack, this is being undone. Yeah? This is what this time in temperance mode has been giving you. 9 of coins. And this is leading to your emotional fulfillment. This is you, happy as a pig in shit. Healing. There might be a need to isolate yourself from what am I getting with that? Bear with me, I'll read on that. The star. Healing. So 2 cards that are denoting healing. Whew. I feel like this period of temperance may have felt quite isolating for some of you. Distancing yourself. So what needs to come out? Okay, so she's been making herself known through all these readings. 1111 on the timestamp as well as I show you her. So this is my karmic card. So you have had the full spectrum of things that are no longer serving you. This is what you have been working out. Okay, so this card is karmic and this one is draining. Yeah, so vampire energy vampires. So you've been dealing with energy vampires. This is people from outside, but this is also internal. Okay, so karmic patterns within you that you have been dealing with in this temperance mode. This is something that you are healing, but it's still, I had to pull this out of the deck. This is something that you need to be done with. Yeah. Can you hear my voice going scratchy? I don't even want her out on the... I get so pissed off of seeing her. She drives me mad. I feel like there's been 4 instances as well for you to let this go. Okay, so Queen of Coins and we've got Ace of Coins. I feel like there has been a change in energy for you in regards to, with this Ace of Coins, what I'm getting is you haven't been wanting somebody like, how can I say that clearer? The only way that I can download that is you understand that you have to put energy into the universe to be able to get stuff out. It's like you're not relying wholeheartedly on the universe to make all your dreams and aspirations come true, right? You understand that you need to nurture and put effort into the things that you want, the goals that you want to attain, the people that you have in your life. This card for me is very much about, they're saying structured buoyance. Definitely a buoyant kind of energy. Let's just have a look and see what it says. Mothering figure and hard work. Yes, so I was reading it right. Thank you. I want to know about my career. There might be something in here for you about your career. I don't answer specifics in general readings. Sometimes if I've got a little bit of time at the end and the readings have been quite short, then I do offer some time at the end. So this is hard work paying off. And where should we go to now? Let's have a look. Okay, yes. Okay. So what I was getting from the Ace of Coins was that you're not asking the universe to do it for you. Okay? Like, you understand that. But this is also giving that don't spend more than what you have. Don't give more than what you can. Like, there's what am I trying to make sure that you're being compensated. You know what I was saying at the top of the reading about, like, it's natural for you to be able, you know, to help people, to offer care, to put yourself out for people. Like, that's very natural for you, but make sure that you're getting, make sure this doesn't get the best of you, because it's looping back into this draining energy. So yes, you want to help people. Yes, you want to offer your services. Yes, you like to put time and energy into other people. You like seeing people happy, all that kind of stuff. But don't let it be at the expense of yourself. Okay, so this energy, this always being willing to help others, can leave you in the shit. That's what I'm getting from those two cards. 2 5s in a row. This is big change. Like, on the darker side of you planting your seeds, right? This is the flip side. This could be a karmic pattern for yourself, right? If you see little things that you do for people as like, oh, why wouldn't I? Okay. But if you're constantly doing all these little things for everybody, that can also be a trap. So say, for example, you offer to, I'm just trying to think of an example. You offer to help someone with a CV or something like that. What's actually happening is that you might be taking the opportunity away from them for them to actually learn how to do it themselves. Yeah. Like, helping someone and nurturing someone and offering your services. It's like, yes, it's great, but there's something to say about letting that person mull it over themselves, like challenge themselves. Like, there's definitely something in regards to not being so available. That's what I was getting from that. Okay, so we've got the Page of Spikes. You have had to deal with a lot of wow. You have had a lot to heal from. That's all I'm going to say. You have had a lot to heal from. But there is absolutely a new flame, a new idea that is definitely burning inside of you. And I feel like it has something to do with your throat chakra, because I am finding it really hard to keep my voice from cracking. There could be someone around you that is like one way with you and one way with somebody else. Like, they may hide who they really are. 10 of Coins. I feel like something really, really big is coming in. King of Coins. Oh my God. Having similar cards come up in readings. King of Coins, stability, legacy. We've got a divine pair as well. We've got Queen of Coins and a King of Coins here. That's all coming from this wish fulfillment. This is a really big reading of Ophiuchus. Yeah. I feel like something is being sort of like hidden from you, though. The universe, I feel like, is being, I mean, this could be a person, it could be an aspect of yourself. Like there's something that you're not quite tapping into. Something, I mean, we've got the new moon that we've just passed. There's untapped resources. I feel like you've been dealing with so much. I feel like I'm getting the energy of like the universe has been sending you on so many different quests. You know, like you've got to deal with this karmic pattern, and then you've got to heal this drama over here, and then you've got to deal with this person who, you know, doesn't show their true self, you know, who sort of acts one way to you and one way with other people. It's like there's a lot going off, or has been a lot going off for you. Okay, 8 of Spikes. There has been some pain. There has been some pain caused. Where do I want to go? No, I want to go here. Whew. Okay, so tell me more about this 8 of Spikes. Let's have a look at this. Tell me about the 8 of Spikes. Wow. Okay, so the 8 of Spikes is the 8 of Swords. Pinned down. Pinned down. I feel like we're dealing with all these different scenarios. You could have felt literally like you have been, I'm hearing from the universe, like dissected, hung, drawn and quartered. But the Tower is here in the reverse, okay? So this is building. This is building, like, this has been creating you. You may have felt like the universe was tearing you a new a-hole, let's say. But what this was preparation. Something was being built from all this. I'm going to do that again because I'm halfway through. You were being built. Let's keep it simple. You were being built. Wheel of Fortune. Here we go. So this is your guides. This is your ancestors. This is the universe saying, come on, let's go. Let's move the dial. Let's change positions. Let's get moving. And I feel like you have, this could be different sort of personalities that you have. Like you can be one thing to one thing to somebody else, and you can chop and change who you need to be. Like you're like multi-personality, multi-skilled. And you have learned all these different timelines through dealing with all these different like situations that you have been with. 4 of Pentacles. So there's something that you're holding on to, though. This is in your inner workings. Something that you are holding on to. Okay, so basically they're saying put down the burden. Put down the burden. There could have been, I could see this as you speaking to yourself, actually. Putting down the burden of what has happened. Maybe this feeling of loss of emotional fulfillment. Like it's all coming in. Like they're in the Queen of Swords, you can see that she's in mourning. She's got her veil on, right? And this is something that she's hiding. This grief you have been hiding, but this came out in the reverse. This is letting go, putting down the burden of the grief, the disappointment, the sorrow. Tell me about this. Oh. Okay. So 6 of Cups in the reverse is like a loss of nostalgia, a loss of a soulmate, a loss of a friendship. Could be any of those things. A balanced relationship. But they're saying like, hold on, have strength. You can see that they're rushing into theatre, you know, the drama, the chaos, that, oh my God, I'm going to lose this person. And it's like, no, actually, you're not. No, actually, you're not. You're coming together to celebrate. In all this chaos, in all this, like, everyone else is like angry and fighting and, you know, going crazy at each other. And this is you guys in the middle. You don't have to get caught up in like the way that I'm getting it, right? Okay, the way that I'm getting it is things that feel like a loss to other people are not to you. Because the people, the entities, whatever happened in the past, they're going to miss you and think about you a lot more than what you are with them. Because you know you're that kind of person that will create the right situation. This is how I started the reading. You find it easy to be good. You find it easy to be okay with people. And that is the reason why you are going to manifest maybe a small group of people, a small, you know, like a family, whatever it is, that is going to have the same energy as you. You don't need loads of people around you, you know, like chanting your name and all that kind of stuff. Like that's not who you are, because you have an internal compass. You know that when you are good things happen, whether they happen tomorrow or whether they happen, you know, 30 years down the line, and you attract a certain kind of person, right? So when the whole world is chaotic and going crazy and, you know, everyone's losing their mind, it's like you have the strength to be good, to be chill, to be right. And I don't mean like right as in like, you know, everyone's going to agree with you. I mean like right by you. I like this reading. I feel like you understand, or you will understand, how the universe has been, you know, watching you plant these seeds. You get one big epiphany that's coming up. Can you tell us about the epiphany, please? Just for a little bit of insight. There you go, the Empress. Boom. That's one big answer. Wow. Wow. Well, there's the end of your reading. That is a brilliant reading. So this is where you started off, planting your seeds, and this is what you get. Deep, deep roots. Deep, deep roots. And you become the Empress for all the kindness that you showed. Wow. That's such a good reading. That is my favorite reading so far, Ophiuchus. I'm so glad that I got to read that for you. That is an absolutely amazing reading. There you go. There you go. Love that for you very much. That's a great reading. Let me just get you an oracle just to close the reading. The Empress card is all about abundance. There you go. Wise one. Grow within your current situation. You are wise. Well done, Ophiuchus. All the tests, all the trials, all the tribulations. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. If you haven't done already, please like and subscribe. This is free content that I'm putting out into the world, and it would be lovely for you to interact and give me an energy exchange in, you know, to help the channel grow. And if you would like any details about a personal reading or to buy a deck, then you can find the details in the description box on my main page, and there's some readings in regards to why book a personal at all if you're interested. But for now, Ophiuchus, I hope to read for you very soon, and take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.